welcome to Quessy's custom mock build. So this is my custom modded 24-hour race car B model. This is this model compared to the other one. So as you can see, it has lower suspension, different headlights, power functions, a complete custom trunk, and that's just some of the many things that I've done. This is a comparison to the B model. Left, top, right, front, back. For this review, I will only be reviewing the things that I modded on this truck. So feel free to click the link down below to get a more detailed review on the base model. These are a couple things that I have changed in this Lego truck. So let's start off with lights for the first one. First of all, we have some nice lights right here and here that are totally different. In my opinion, this is a superior version. Just looks meaner, and that's why I put them there. And then we also have new blinking lights. So let's start off with the lights. As you can see, these are the lights that I've added. They just look way meaner. In my opinion, they just look better. Blinkers, more blinkers, brake lights, and reverse lights. This is the interior of the build. Here are some things that I've done with some of the leftover pieces, some little details that you could add, such as the gas and brake pedal, stick shift. Yes, I know there is no clutch. Don't comment about it. And then also a handbrake right over there. So those are some of the interior details that I've added. I'll get on the rear interior details after I show the outside real quick. Here's some other things you could do with the extra pieces, like put this right here. I think it just makes this thing just look a lot better. So here's some profiles that you can see proves that looks a lot better. Because without that there's just an empty hole, so I think it just replaces that void really nice. Also, I've added this to cover some of the gaps in here. Speaking of which, I actually covered a lot of the gaps in this with extra pieces that are not found in the leftover pieces after building this, but I just had to look in my Lego bin. So you normally can't do this without extra help with your Lego bin, so I recommend buying them if you don't have them. But you can cover these two with this. So you can cover some empty holes with these parts, and I just think it looks a part of it. Honestly, it just makes it look a lot cooler. This is the interior design of the back. As you can see, this is the trunk, and I've added a bed so it's not like a useless gaping hole. You may notice this right here. I'll get to that later. And you may notice there's a suitcase. It's functional and everything. That's the interior. Here's some details on the undercarriage. As you can see, we have two pipes going across. These are just custom and they don't come with the extra pieces you get. Also, these two things are different than the normal set, and why they're placed there is for a reason, and I'll tell you why later in the video. Here's some features that I've added to the hood. For starters, I didn't like how this thing always popped up, so what I've done is I've added a lock. So what you do to unlock it is that you pull up and then you just pull and push it down, and then it pops up just like that. The way it works is with this long E-gated piece that pins into these two, and that's how it stays closed. So remember how I was talking about this? Well, I'm not going to get into it. For the next part of the video, power functions. Now on to the power functions. So this is how you work them. First, you open this, and you push it up, and now you're ready to go. I'll show you all the power functions in a minute. Okay, so the first thing you want to do to pop up the high beams is you want to turn this to the left and then turn this to the right. And boom, you have your high beams right there. So to put them down, you just put it the other way. Now let's move on to the back. To access the trunk area, you click it this way and you turn this left. And it comes up. That's pretty much it for the trunk. To put it back down, you turn it to the left. And boom, there you go. Very tight on. And that's pretty much it for the power functions. Now for the last thing, lowered suspension. So here's how you do the lowered suspension. So what you have to do is put 4x2 L piece. You have to take out this pin and put it right there. And also on the other side, you have to get like a longer piece in order to do it. I'm pretty sure you can intuition do it. There it is, all the specs. Here are the specs for the back suspension. Same as on the other side. So yeah, that's it for the lower suspension, and I hope you enjoy this driving montage.
Watch my 9mm go bang, bang. Watch my 9mm go bang, bang.
Questions, I'll see you in the next video, probably next year. Bye guys.
I pull up just to see what's up. Whip came with all the guts. Texas in my triple cup. I'm
tangled up in diamond cuts. You see they little bubble butts jiggle when they walk with us.
Twice, it's coming for ye. Ain't stopping till I get ye.